I spent 36 years in the evangelical church. I was an evangelist, so I was teaching people the word. But one day, my family and I left the church, and I began to deconstruct my religious beliefs. What that means is I decided to take a look at my faith and the things that I was taught to believe since I was a child and figure out why it is that I believed what it is that I was taught to believe. Because I've come to learn that a Bible isn't a book like any other book. You can't just pick up the Bible and read it word for word and actually think you know what it says. The Bible is a book that has been translated hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. And it's translated into our language from a couple of different other languages. And there are some words that are in our Bible that exist in English, but they didn't exist in the Hebrew or the Greek. So, when we take a look at these things, context is everything. So is properly, examining these scriptures and finding out what they mean. Well, what I have come to find out is a lot of the things that I was taught to believe growing up that were true just weren't true at all. In fact, some of these things that I was taught actually stretched the truth quite a bit. Now, I'm going to show you an example of a passage of scripture that was manipulated to make me believe it said something differently than what it said. So this scripture is in Ephesians 4:29, and it says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Now, this scripture was often used in churches that I was in as to tell people that you can't say cuss words because cuss words are a sin. Because when you say a cuss word, you're cursing somebody. The problem is when we actually speak a bad word and we curse somebody, those are two totally different things. In fact, what this set of scripture is telling us is not really anything about the words that we choose to use, but how we choose to use them. Are the words that we are saying, are they benefiting others? Are they building people up? Or are they tearing people down? Do they help that person grow, learn, mature? Or does it destroy that person? See, when we have Christians that stand in opposition to the LGBTQIA+ community, and they feel that it's okay to say whatever they want about these people, they are in sin. They are using their words badly.